Hello everybody, this is Crimson Thunder and welcome to episode number 42 of Megamek, the Stormbringing Destroyers, the final live stream of the year. And I'm also joined with the other one who decided to crash the plane again.
Knock knock.
Airbags are...
Airbags a little slow. Huh, well that's what these tests are for.
Oh, were you trying to do test bet? Did you try test that bags crash on that Eagle that we salvaged last week?
Yeah. Like I said, you may, all things considered, I think you may want to have someone. Don't worry, the Eagle's still in one piece. My test plane, not as fortunate.
And who did this?
I ran into some some of those Coco blokes while I was out there. Or Conco, whatever the fuck their names are.
Yeah. They're asking who you are.
Hey guys, it's Black Phoenix.
Are you sure you're okay today, partner?
Fine. How have you been?
Well, I mean, it's kind of been crazy. I kind of want to go to Miami and ask them what the hell they did to New England today after what happened.
Okay. Well, when we get down there, I only have one thing to say. Smoke if you got him.
Because in 3 days it will be the end of this decade.
Ah, yes.
Alright. Last time we ended up doing some attacks where we did end up shooting down a thing. And one of the things that I decided that I was going to only break this rule once. But you know that enemy, you know how that thing that ended up that ended up destroying our mech last week?
Yeah, what of it?
Well, apparently some of the rulings just kind of didn't make sense. You know how I have our advanced rules turned on, that the skin of the teeth ejections?
Yeah.
So thing is that there's an optional rule that I decided I'm going to do for conditional ejection, because the Archer 2RB actually has case, where if an ammo explosion occurred, it would not do so. But if you ended up turning on the auto ejection seat, then if an explosion occurred, no matter what happens, they would end up automatically ejecting. And if the head gets destroyed, it was supposed to automatically eject and give it a chance to survive. So I decided to do that. And with our person that got killed last time, just this one time only, we will actually have him revived. But when we do, he's still going to have all the injuries that he ended up occurring when it ended up occurring. So this is only gonna be, I'm only gonna like break this rule just this once, and anything that occurs after that is gonna be doing so. It's gonna be permanent from now on. I also did a lot of housekeeping off screen because I had way too many stuff in storage that was actually bringing down the Dragoons ratings that we ended up having. So we have a B. You'll all figure this out why later on when we actually do so.
Alright.
So, as we are currently, so last time we did we did manage to get this Eagle, and we are still doing some studies on it, and we're also going to be at the point where we're probably going to be playing around with a little bit of quirks. And what we're planning on doing is, if we are going to play around with these custom quirks that we have, some of the systems throughout the rules, and these are all optional, what we probably should do is We should also equip them with negative perks as well to make sure that they all balance out. Otherwise, we'd be just having an unfair advantage. Like, for example, if we have this eagle where we have all accurate things, why not? We can counterbalance that out by having it produce more heat when it happens. Sound fair?
Sounds fair to me.
Or anything like that. I mean, there's a bunch of these rules that are in the battle mech tech manual, so we could probably explore those on another time. But anyway, that's basically what happened. We'll just pretend that they ended up reviving him after that, like we normally would, but this will be a one-time occurrence, only because a rule change had occurred. So in Megamek, what I did with the RPG related is that I have done the conditional auto ejection. So we can only so this will only fire the ejection system if one condition is met. So this will be we can eject on engine explosions, headshots, but not on ammo explosions. For example, like if we end up having case. Does that actually make sense?
Yes, yeah, it does.
All right, so that's what we should be doing for. That's what we should do. I don't know about you, but I like that rule because I actually would have to because if my character ended up having a head destroyed, it would give me a chance to be able to eject. So anyway, ready for the RPG portion of it? And one more thing. If this live stream is not intended for anybody under the age of 13, and if you are under the age of 13, you want to click
then
away.
Then
click away.
Do us all a favor and click away right now. You have been warned.
Black Phoenix and Crimson Thunder will not be held responsible for any data that may be collected by YouTube by watching this video.
Now that we got the legalities out of the way,
let's see what we got Let's see where we got today. Okay, it's about 8 in the morning on Diefenbaker on Monday, February 20th, 3043. Hey, Lieutenant! How's the study on that eagle going so far?
Not so...
Not so loud?
Ugh. Sorry. Ugh.
I roll a 5.
Still...
Yeah. You also
Man.
gotta let me know when to roll for dialogue.
Alright. Like I said, not so loud. Still, my head's still buzzing a bit from the test floor.
Well, you don't have any lacerations on your head. You're actually not in the infirmary, so that didn't make sense.
Actually, it does. Considering put it this way, you pretty much go from 0. You pretty much go from 0 to 1 to I think close to Mach 1 in only 4.3 seconds in the simulator. Trust me, you'll feel a bit buzzed afterwards.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the eagle?
Based on the data we managed to recover from the eagle, this is it. Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is an extremely highly advanced piece of machinery that I can't. This would actually take years for someone like. It's actually take years for even the smartest minds to design alone.
Yeah, this obviously is must be modified, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I know the reason why this is only a prototype. When I was actually in the simulator with the Eagle, I was actually using the neural interface as well. Apparently, it actually has to be calibrated for. It actually needs a calibration for every individual person.
But these things were like built in like 2505. This thing's like well over 500 years old. I mean, this has to be clearly modified with something.
I'm still trying. I'm actually still trying to crack the actual power source for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it yourself. This thing is so antiquated and ancient. If I even make one single, if I make one wrong move, I could end up causing this thing to explode.
Or, I mean, after this whole thing's fixed, there might be something we could possibly do. There's a
I'm all ears.
well, I mean, instead of to probably fix some of these prototype stuff, why don't we can send our aerotechs to actually put there's a kit out there to to put some of this lost tech that might be out there.
That's actually not a bad idea.
If I actually know this correctly, this Eagle, it can be fitted with an extra light engine. I can put 22 double heat sinks in here with a crap ton of ferro aluminum armor, and outfit this thing with like 3 pulse lasers, 3 large pulse lasers, 3 medium pulse lasers. Actually, no, 4 medium pulse lasers with a couple with a couple of medium lasers pointing out the back. And maybe end up and probably do some modifications to a prototype and make it so we can probably do something about it. That's my thoughts.
Oh, great. Now what?
What the hell?
Attention, all personnel. Emergency formation. Lieutenant Lake, report to the hangar immediately. Emergency briefing will be conducted en route.
Actually, yeah, I mean, what? Should we go to the briefing room?
You head to the briefing room. I'll head to the hangar.
No, don't go to the hangar just yet. We don't even know what's going on. We can talk about the Eagle more in a bit.
Understood.
Holy crap! That translator is really going haywire right now. What the hell is going on?
I'm not sure. Whoa, this definitely is not good.
Mic feedback
The
off.
reason why the
Mic
translator is going completely haywire is because of the nature of the message.
Sounds not so good. Shit.
Run the decryption protocol and display.
Press play when you're ready.
Activate.
Incoming transmission from Davian Command to Captain McDonald. Captain, the enemy is attempting to conduct a recon raid against us, and we can't allow them to expose any possible weakness against our base. The enemies are 2 Lancers of enemy mechs. They compose of mainly mediums, but you should be careful. They will plan on leaving with their intel as soon as they end up getting it, so don't delay in eliminating these enemies. Good luck.
Yeah, you're right. This definitely isn't good.
Get Stormflight prepped for takeoff immediately.
Understood. They're already en route.
Sounds like, yeah. I don't know what they're planning, but we cannot let it happen.
Agree.
Alright, we're going to set them up with some bombs. Also, there's also radar indicating a flight of enemy aerospace fighters is also conducting some operations in the area. I'm going to the. We're gonna go to the hangar now.
All right, let's get moving.
And you want the attached ally here?
Yes.
All right. The ally is an enforcer, and we have to destroy at least 4 enemy mechs in 10 turns as the win condition. I am also in, and Corsairs will be deploying in round 3.
I'm making connectment ready.
Ready. They're approaching us from the west.
That's what I was afraid of.
And we're also starting in the center.
Alright. Everything is loading in right now.
That's a saber. That should be. Take a look at something. $17. And this is 1117. This is 11. The freaking interceptors. So these should be deploying at the start of the game. Okay. Now you do all those honors now.
Alright.
Attention. Prepare for battle active archer.
Open hangar doors. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear. Begin communications line. Green and stable. Initialize startup sequence now.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Looks like they won the won initiative the first round.
Well, that's part's irrelevant because the first thing we're doing is deploying. So we have 10 turns in order to destroy 4 mechs. And they're already going to be coming in, and I already know they're going to be coming after us with freaking light aerospace fighters. Contact Trebuchet 5S.
So they're coming in from the west, huh?
Yeah, there's a Trebuchet and a Phoenix Hawk already deployed in the west. There's 6 more mechs as well. We have 1 initiative. There's a Saber and a Celestitz. I don't know what they're up to, but this is not good. But they're definitely not up to any good.
You think? If they're sending this many troops out against us, you know something definitely must be cooking.
There's also 2 Centurions out there, different variants. There's an Alpha Lima and a Alpha Hotel. You heads up. One of those Centurions that is out there has is armed with an AC-20. Black Phoenix, this is Crimson Lance. Do you copy? Over.
Black Phoenix here, go ahead.
We have multiple confirmed enemies that are also in the form of 2 Centurions with some extremely heavy weapons.
No kidding, I can see that from here.
Crimson Lance, prepare for immediate combat. Alright, Enforcer, your primary job is to provide fire support from the back. You got an AC-10 and a large laser. The AC-10 is also equipped with improved cooling jacket, so your mech will only produce 2 heat from that weapon instead of 3.
Alright. Moving forward, coordinates 1115. Initializing long run.
Oh, The only shot I have is against that aerospace fighter up there. Should I shoot the Saber or the other guy that I shot at?
Use your best judgment on this one.
I'll shoot the one that I shot at. Oh my god. We've got some extreme heavy resistance.
Alright, let's see who I can fire on. Oh dear, only one shot. But I guess that will have to do for now. Opening fire.
Holy shit, look at that. All of a sudden, Black Phoenix, all of a sudden, you notice is that freaking Gauss rifle directly hits that aerospace fighter, and what is in his reaction is a 14.
What in the fuck was that?
What did you notice? Describe to me describe to me what you noticed on your screen.
That Gauss rifle just took out an aerospace fighter with just one shot.
Well, it's not out of the sky yet, but it's taken some significant damage. Also, the other aerospace fighter ended up dropping bombs on the Enforcer. But not significant damage. But you did not suffer significant damage. Enemy aerospace fighter destroyed.
Excellent.
You noticed that the aerospace fighter lost control and crashed as a result from the damage.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hopefully that'll be the last time that happens. We gotta take these other guys out and fast.
I still have one more move to make before I'll be comfortable with making mine.
Alright, so you're fine. So you got some partial cover. So if the enemy shoots at you, and hits you in the leg, you won't receive any damage.
Precisely.
The Saber flew off the map. So he noticed that his wingman got completely obliterated.
One. Two. Three.
I'll fire machine guns at it too, since it doesn't produce heat in there. That's so many. Poof!
Let me take a look at how we did it that one.
So I noticed that after shooting the trebuchet, I noticed that the left the entire left side torso gets completely destroyed.
Yes, I've noticed that too.
But somehow it's still standing.
Yeah, well, it won't be for long.
And the Orion crushed it, stepped on its foot and destroyed the couple of actuators. And it actually falls. And of course my Thunderbolt pilot fumbled. But goes the hold down since it was only missed by one. Stormfly here. We are inbound, ready for tasking.
Understood.
The trebuchet pilot ejected.
Good.
And because it's low gravity, pushing some of my heat a little bit isn't as penalizing as it normally would. I'm gonna sit where I am. That trebuchet just walked right in front of me. It actually ran right in front of me.
Oh, great.
That Cronus is flanking. I don't want to be too close to that Centurion AH since it carries a big gun. The Phoenix Hawk withdrew a little bit. The Wolverine went over to pick up the other one.
So what do you think? Should I jump over behind one of these?
If you're gonna jump, go to 0911 so you can shoot at the trebuchet who foolishly exposed the back.
Ooh. Okay.
You can jump this without rolling any piloting skill checks.
So which direction am I going to be pointing?
I would face northwest here, so you don't have your so you don't expose your side too much to the other ones. So you can twist left, and plus you'll also have some heavy woods as well, and a clear line of sight to the trebuchet. Let's see. Target is an enemy Wolverine at at coordinates 0913. Cleared hot. Over.
Copy that. You are cleared to engage. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
I don't care if that I don't care if that enemy mech warrior dies in the process. Ejected and needed to do a piloting skill check, which would have automatically failed. And for the Centurion, I'm going to do a called shot high. And I only need a 6 for it. Heavy woods, so it's going to reduce it by 2. Also fire SRMs at it. The trebuchet's behind me, but that's fine. Bomb. Die bomb, I need a 3 to hit. With all 10. I think this is where I go bombs away. And to be honest, I would not even risk it. I'm just gonna drop it. I would just drop everything here, wouldn't I? Shouldn't I?
That's a very good point.
Because we have a limited amount of time. We have no time to conserve anything. Your turn to fire. And I think your primary target should be that trebuchet off to the left.
Now, who am I going to blast?
That trebuchet, the trebuchet 5N, I need that off the board. That's got two LRM 15s and 3 medium lasers.
So...
Target destroyed.
Well, that ought to really get the job done, right?
Oh, by the way, the Wolverine's destroyed. And ow, that Centurion that AH Centurion shot me, and I actually got hit in the head. Oof. Despite the fact that I had 25% partial cover. And I've actually taken quite a bit of damage. So 2 enemies confirmed destroyed. And I did actually hit the with a Gauss rifle with a glancing blow. And sorry, that enemy mech warrior actually got in the way from one being bombed. I got punched in the. I got punched. I've got no armor left in the rear torso. I've also taken a prisoner.
Good. Good. Alright. Now, who should I go after next? Huh?
1209 and face towards those enemies, so you have partial cover and heavy woods cover.
Hang on. Unable to comply with 1209.
Yeah, you can. You can jump.
Oh, yes, that's right. Face northwest again?
Yeah, you don't want to face. Yeah, you don't want. You never want your back against the enemy if you can avoid it. And I'm going to wait on my Highlander right now. And I need to. I need to use my other Orion, and I need to back up some. I don't want to brawl with a Centurion with some extremely dangerous weapons. What I'll do is... I'll send my Thunderbolt off to the left a little bit. And if anybody tries going behind the Thunderbolt, there's others to cover him. And the Thunderbolt has some decent armor. There we go. They have a Centurion and that Cronus. Alright, this Centurion... I'm going to step up here and blast him in the back. I will fly off the map with these. So, bombing run success, I have to say. What you think? Engage target of opportunity.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
You have a Cronus behind you. You also have a Phoenix Hawk off to your right in the heavy woods.
Yes, I see it. Opening fire. Now.
And the Centurion's obviously the best target. And I'll do a called shot high against that Centurion. Hopefully I'll hit the head. I mean, I only need a I'm only gonna need a 6 to shoot at to hit him with a cult shot high. You want to shoot the Centurion with the large laser. God damn it!
What happened this time?
My Gauss rifle's taking some damage. Actually, the ammo was hit. There's only one good thing about Gauss rifle ammo.
What's that?
They don't explode.
Oh, that's a relief.
Only the Gauss rifle does. I think you might want to punch that Cronus.
Oh. Alright. Let me put it that way.
There's no...
Seriously, how could you miss?
Well, you needed a 10. Alright, let's keep going. Because I know you gotta do something in about 40 minutes, right?
Agreed. Let us continue then.
This is round 5. That Saber's back! Right. Now it's your turn.
Let's let them move first.
Got a brawl. Yeah. At least good thing that Thunderbolts are brawlers. Alright, your turn again.
Alright, let us see, huh?
Well, the Hunchback moved already. Alright, so I only got 4 shots of ammo left. And the Cronus moved. That Phoenix Hawk is gonna have a penalty to its with its heat.
Okay, what?
Yep, Phoenix Hawk moved into brawling range.
That case, I'll just move behind. Lay Phoenix Hawk.
Hey, the Phoenix Hawk's armor is very weak in the back.
That's exactly what I am doing. Moving the position.
And the Centurion AH failed to get up. Alright, I'm gonna jump. Alright, let's keep going. That Saber's coming in hot. And it's also attacking you.
Great.
Shoot the Phoenix Hawk.
Don't mind if I do. Open fire.
You can pretty much Alpha Strike that thing.
Let's see how they like up a strike against it. Yeah.
Called shot high. Two of my medium lasers are gone. Firing at the Saber. The right arm is destroyed, so the AC-20's been neutralized. And the Centurion's also crippled. Gyro's gone. Gyro's hit and 2 engine hits, so that means it's now in a crippled state. I think that Centurion's gonna eject. Way down you.
That I can actually imagine. 50%.
The Centurion ejected, so that means we win. So that means we win the scenario.
Good.
Wolverine's gone. 2 Bolt Trebuchets gone. Centurion's gone. Phoenix Hawk is Phoenix Hawk is crippled, but I've taken some. But I've definitely taken some damage. Not so worried about the Thunderbolt heat too much. Apparently, they keep saying that that the heat on brawlers isn't extremely important. I'm going to jump. My Highlander has experienced moderate damage, and I've also been injured a couple. I also taken a couple of pilot hits. I'm gonna go brawl with this Cronus with that. The Centurion retreated. Phoenix Hawk went away. Now it's your turn. So you could probably. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on shooting that Hunchback. It's definitely suffered quite a bit of damage, and you have an opportunity to destroy it.
That's the idea. We're taking it out here and now.
Good thing we got multi-track for that Thunderbolt's multi-track.
Open fire.
Ooh! Somehow it still stands.
Are you freaking kidding me? Even after I hit the AC-10 and medium laser? Ah, God. It's like I'm trying to do with a bunch of idiots.
Just kick it over. Or either that or try punching it.
Then by all means, do me a favor and let me at him.
Oh, yeah.
How a taste of this?
And
Did
it
I
fall.
miss?
No, it actually, no, you kicked it, and it fell.
Good.
Well, and that's a victory for us.
Very, very good.
All right. Now
And
let's.
now we shall take brief intermission.
Well, first before we take intermission, we gotta go. But we gotta do debriefing. Are you you're gonna take those dogs out now?
Actually, give me like, you know what? I'll take them out after debriefing. Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well. And then after the stream, we're gonna finish what we started yesterday.
Very well.
I have one confirmed kill. All right, so that should be all set. You just gotta hit done first.
Okay.
Yes, we control the field. I actually sustained quite a bit of damage in that battle. One of my Gauss rifle ammo bins have actually been destroyed in the process. And I've taken some injuries. We can't salvage anything. There wasn't anything left. There was like nothing left of that freaking aerospace fighter.
I could have told you that.
We captured that Centurion pilot. And we also captured the aerospace fighter pilot that we shot down.
Very good. In that case,
Zemfria Savara.
good. Have them brought in for questioning.
Alright. Incoming transmission from Davian Command, Black Phoenix. Well done, Captain. That should teach them not to invade us and expect to be unpunished. We have also confirmed the destruction of one enemy aerospace fighter. Stand by for further orders.
Understood.
As I go in.
Alright.
And then all of a sudden, oh, you're gonna take an
Yes.
intermission? All right.
And now we will take brief intermission. We will be right back after these messages from our proud supporters.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back. And so as we enter there, you notice, you noticed, you notice that something on my head as I roll a 13.
What the Knievel happened to you?
We kind of got ourselves into a freaking fight, back there. Ugh.
You know what? I don't want to know. Just get yourself to the infirmary and get yourself checked out.
No, as you notice, I'm freaking limping over there.
Hey, you two! Get Captain McDonald to the infirmary on the double. And if he tries to object, stun him.
They won't stun. They will not stun her. Shit. In the infirmary, they noticed that I had a laceration on my head and a bruise on my left leg, as if something swelling.
Sorry, Captain, but unfortunately, until you get yourself back on your feet, I'm taking temporary command of the operation.
I only do that under my approval. Yeah, I'll let you know. Until then, let them do their job. No, meanwhile, you notice that you notice the other prisoner is not in such good shape. He's screaming in agony. He doesn't have an he doesn't. He also noticed that he doesn't even have a leg. And you notice that's the Centurion pilot.
What the hell happened?
Get it, and you get him to the best doctor we have, right?
Obviously.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you look at the Highlander. You notice that the right torso has been damaged, and that one of the ammo bins was completely destroyed.
Get to work on repairing that Highlander.
What? So what do you know? So you notice something weird.
It's very odd.
I roll a 7.
Normally, if an ammo bin would be destroyed, there would definitely be much more carbon scoring, but this is definitely not. It's definitely out of the ordinary.
Everything else. So they repair all the mechs. Most of the damage and most of the damage has now been repaired. They just gotta replace a couple of medium lasers. Also, you notice in the prison that there's a very, very young girl that seems to be extremely depressed. You look at her, and you noticed that something isn't right.
I'll go to the interrogation and look into it personally.
With the young female.
Yes.
But don't do anything. But I don't think you should. And also, it was advised to use caution. You don't know the full story of it. You notice that she's in tears.
Back away, you two. I'll take care of this one personally.
And this is also one of those ones where she noticed. You notice that she doesn't really want, if she does not want to go back to the Torian Concordat. So you noticed her, and your reaction's 15. You notice she's in tears and acting extremely unusual.
Normally, I would say that you would be a prisoner begging for your life, but I think there's something else. You're afraid, aren't you?
She replies, "Those fucking assholes that I've been forced into murdered my parents."
So you were So let me get this straight. You were pretty much forced to serve the Concordat against your will.
You are correct. I mean, when they tried, I mean, I would have gone into the real because I really like flying aerospace fighters.
Calm down. Calm down. From what my captain actually tells me, you're actually quite the skilled pilot.
Well, you should also ask something from her toe.
Care to put those skills to good? Care to put those skills to good use with us?
Well, first, before you even ask that part, there's also another thing you should ask info about her toe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just out of curiosity, what is your name?
My name is Honora Calcutt.
Honora. Quite the interesting name.
I know my way. I know my way quite a bit, and I even know some of the stuff that is going with those the aerospace squadron that they're trying to use against the people here. They're trying to do all kind of inhumanitarian stuff to. They've even known to be dropping fire bombs on enemies.
Open up a cot.
Actually, and then your reaction is a 15.
Honora, listen to me. I want you to tell me everything that you need to know. Everything that you do know about these aerospace fighters.
Yes.
And I can promise we will put that information to good use. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Move Honora here to guest quarters. Get her whatever she wants and whatever she needs.
The next thing you really should ask her before then. Please do not ransom me back. They will only execute me if I ever go back.
Honora, after hearing your story, we've actually decided to not only grant you asylum here, but also to extend a battlefield commission to you.
I'm not extremely skilled around it, but I really do want to actually know how to fly these things.
Right now, we've actually been looking for an expert in these kind of aerospace fighters. And with the information that you happen to have, I have a strong feeling that you're going to fit in just fine.
And as of right there, she is officially part of the crew.
Welcome aboard, Honora.
Yeah.
Sergeant, take her to quarters and see that she gets cleaned up.
Yeah. Don't be too hard on her because she seems to be very she's gone through a lot.
Yeah, I know.
And some of the others, the prisoners, have screamed treason. Also, you also notice that there's the other aerospace pilot seems to be very shocked about this other person. He also claims, I can't believe that I'm doing this against my own morals. And whoever was that Highlander pilot that shot me down, I almost wanted to say thank you. Your reaction is a 1.
Well, you may get your wish because he's actually laying right next to you.
Well, he's actually not injured. Well, a one being some kind of extreme act, and a one stream at one end. The 20 is actually another one, and more neutral one would be like a 10. So I rolled a 1.
To be honest, if our captain shot you, you probably should be counting your stars that you actually aren't. They actually are still alive. Because honestly, whenever he goes in for the kill, he doesn't miss at all.
Yeah, no shit. I completely lost all communications when he shot me. And I can tell you, I can tell you right now, these people who are doing this, is against my values. I know a lot of things, but if I told you, and you ransom me, they'll execute me.
Sounds like these Tory and Concord are just a bunch of egotistical nut jobs. Huh. Kind of reminds me of an old Terran movie I saw once.
And he says, please, please, if you got any aerospace fighter that is worth using, I'll help you take those assholes out that are out there. And I roll a 7.
Well, right now, this is going to have to be discussed with our higher ups until we can come up with a logical decision.
So until then, he's still a prisoner.
Technically he is, but technically he isn't.
So, do you want me to recruit him or no?
I want you to recruit him.
Recruit him, but he's not going to be assigned anything yet.
Precisely.
And with that, we go to the next day. Alright,
Back in. Alright, we'll start off in my office.
Okay, because there's 4 days until the next thing. And
Sergeant, can you come in here for a sec?
well, you actually do some of the dialogue, and I'm gonna actually do one thing quick. But if you need me to roll, just tell me and I'll tell you the result. I'm gonna mute my microphone just for a second while you do your own dialogues.
Mic off.
Some of the blueprints I've got here are still incomplete. Can't seem to make heads or tails of it, but perhaps. Sergeant, can you bring in that girl Nora, please? Come in. Ah, Honora. Yes, I did. Probably wondering why I summoned you. Well, I actually happen to have something that maybe you might be able to help me out with. One of the very first planes that we managed to take down actually managed to have a detailed schematic of the entire prototype. I was actually hoping if you could help me try to make heads or tails of this. Roll, please. I said roll, please.
Mic on.
Oh, sorry, I'm out. 7.
Alright. This definitely looks exactly like the blueprints from the initial factory where it was designed, but I can actually help you fill in with. I actually might be able to help you fill in some of the blanks. This prototype is actually designed to pretty much replicate the skill, the very brainwaves and the skill of some of the ace pilots. Whoa, wait a minute. Replicating the brainwaves of ace pilots? So basically, they're turning... What they're saying is, they're actually using the neural energy from their ace pilots to turn these into... Actually turn these into... I don't even know how to put it. Some kind of mechanized ace drone. Mads. Actually has a nice ring to it. One thing we're trying to figure out is the main power core behind these planes. These planes happen to use a... Even though these planes are... The design of the planes are over 500 years old, but power core that they use for these planes... They happens to use some kind of cold fusion generator. Extremely unstable when exposed to high temperatures. Alright, Honora. As of right now, you're going to be assisting our technicians with coming up with a possible weakness, coming up with a way to counter the enemies, any of these enemy planes. Time to see if my hunch is correct. Dismissed.
Alright. So I'm going to give her... So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to grant her level so she's in the simulator. She's granted very basic level piloting, but I'm not gonna send her out the. But the thing is, I'm not gonna send her out there until she's competent.
Agreed. In the meantime, I'm actually having her work with the technicians. She may, I think she may have actually found the weakness that we've been looking for.
Okay, aerospace pilot. So that means, but she's not. So she's just a recruit. So right now she's just a spaceman recruit, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
And the other thing, and that means I will give her Aztec as well. So she'll be assisting some of the people, the Aeropilot Aztec. So she's assisting the techs.
All right, let's fast forward then, shall we?
And all of a sudden you see me in the. So next day you're gonna first see me in the med bay.
Captain, I bring good news.
And all of a sudden you look at it and the laceration is healed.
Well, first off, glad to see that you're on the mend.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the doctor, she's freaking amazing. She actually ended up doing it without too many stitches.
Yeah, well, let's just say that this doc and I go way back.
Okay.
And secondly, there's something else I think you might want to see. I actually hand you a data pad.
And you want me to roll for my reaction or no?
Yes.
I get a 12. Wait, where'd you find that? Wait, how'd you get your hands on this data?
Honora, our newest the person that actually defected to us, the young girl.
Ah, is that one of the ones that yeah, I don't know how she ended up. Something tells me she must have ended up in one of those if she, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the story about that is.
It's simple. Her parents were actually one of the initial designers of the plane itself.
What? Oh my god. How the hell does she want? I wonder how she ended up here though. As a I don't know how she ended up becoming a prisoner here somehow.
It's actually quite simple. Roll.
I roll a 5.
Based on what she told me, after her parents were actually threatened to design a plane that can be used against their enemies, and after they actually had managed to design one and completed a prototype, her parents were executed.
Oh, so betrayal.
Exactly.
I gotta tell you that if I was in her shoes, I mean, for something like that, I'd be pissed off. Another mercenary company that I also used to be very proud of way long ago when I was a kid did nearly the exact same thing.
Thing is, she actually managed to steal this data from the very factory that the plane was designed in.
Holy shit. Black Phoenix, do me a favor.
Of course.
She is not to be recaptured at any cost.
That's actually the reason why that's actually the reason why I'm going to be discussing this with Davian High Command during our next transmission.
Yes, and I think, and to be honest, it's pretty soon. Yeah, once I'm all clear, I'm able to walk a little bit now, but when things get better, I want to speak with her personally.
Understood. Right, she's currently resting in her quarters right now.
Yeah. Have some medics be checking up on her if she's any emotional distraught. And
Already done.
And is there any other things that I may need to know about her?
Only this. I actually managed to run a complete I actually had the doctors run a complete analysis on our friend Honora. She actually managed to find. I don't even know how to put this. She actually managed to find scars on both of her legs and her backside. Signs of torture.
Oh my god. So we basically have some freaking war crimes with the Concordats. That's something that the Taurians are also known for when we had wars against them when they keep attacking the Federated Suns.
But the fact that they would go as far as to torture a 19-year-old girl, that in itself.
That is inexcusable.
I want security. I want to make sure that this entire base is ready for immediate lockdown. Should things start to go south.
That's probably why they're doing freaking they did freaking recon raid a couple of days ago.
Carapast.
That makes sense now.
After we figure Davian Command, we need to find a way to get her off world.
No. Well, we can worry about that now. But remember, we have a contract that we also have to complete. So if there's any way, if she has any skills that could be beneficial to us later on, we can keep her as a permanent part of the crew if she's willing to.
All right.
Something So with base of what she has, it's something is terribly long.
Believe me, I'm getting that gut feeling myself.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the hangar and check on the mechs.
Yep.
Fast forward.
All right. If I prefer that, it's like, good news, sir. That Highlander that was out there is all fixed and ready to go for the next go.
Excellent work.
We still got a lot of work to do with this eagle here, and something is totally something is very, very suspicious about it.
Suspicious how?
Yeah, not only that, but even with the freaking things off, ever since we got it, there's something ticking in here.
I'm on my way.
And
Captain, I would like to request a. I would like to request a bomb squad down at the hangar, just in case. If my hunch is right.
all right, go ahead. What's wrong?
That ticking sound. Oh no. Captain, it's exactly as I feared. This prototype is rigged to self-destruct.
It's been in here for several days, and how come it hasn't blown up now?
Oh my god. This is definitely what I feared the most.
What?
It's using a cold fusion generator, and it's right now the casing is completely cracked.
So,
Which means cold fusion can actually take a while to completely take a while to go completely unstable. At least a week.
So did you find a bomb or no?
Captain, the plane is the bomb.
Shit. Haven't defused that thing immediately.
We're trying to, but unfortunately, there isn't a kill. I can't seem to find a kill switch on it.
All right, keep going. And if the roll is and if the repair is a success, the bomb's defused.
All right, roll.
Well, and this is for the okay. I think I might wanna. I think I might want to use a 2d6 on this one.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
We got some really skilled bomb technicians. So what's the thing you want to do? So what's the target number?
Target number has to be at least a 7.
Critical success. I roll a 12.
Captain McDonald, this is Lieutenant Lake.
What's up?
We've managed to disable the cold fusion generator. The bomb has been defused.
Now remove that from that thing immediately and dispose of it properly. Unless you want to study it.
I actually want that generator sent to. I want the generator sent to Biohazard Lab 2.
Very well. No, anything else?
I'm actually. In the meantime, I'm actually going. Myself and the bomb disposal crew are actually going to be going to decontamination.
All right. Anything else for the day?
No.
All right. So next day. February 23rd.
How you holding up there, Captain?
I should be good to go in a couple of days.
Yeah,
I've had worse. Now what's
yeah. I just
So-
spent the last 12 hours in decon.
All right. So what's the daily report?
So far, based on what we can tell, just about all of the mechs are back up to full power and capacity once again. I've already got 2 teams studying the cold fusion generator that we found in the prototype Beagle.
Okay.
Based on what we can tell, that entire thing. I'm actually surprised that the generator actually lasted this long.
Oh my god.
I mean, something. Well, considering the fact that the half-life of this generator is at least 400. Oh, actually has at least a 400-year half-life. Hey, wait a second. Biohazard Lab 2. Looks like there's something in quadrant C3-5. Extract it. Carefully. Well, I'll be.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll? If you want me to roll 1d20 for anything, let me
Do it. Roll
let
it
me-
now.
11.
This is impossible. That's a triadium power circuit. Captain, do you have any idea what this actually is?
What the fuck is that?
That power circuit is made of pure triadium. It's a theoretical substance it's actually a theoretical substance that's pretty much it's actually both self-replicating and also extremely efficient. Because of that, it actually has to power conduits like this actually have to be stored in, I'd say, at below freezing temperatures.
Do
But
we
it's
even
actually
do we even have a cryo chamber here in this facility?
I actually have, based on what I can tell, this cold fusion generator actually acted as a makeshift cryopod. And when it was active, it basically kept everything between both above freezing temperatures and below freezing temperatures, effectively causing a cold fusion reaction.
Anything else for the day?
I think I managed to find my grandfather actually had notes on the various of these triadium circuits. I think he still has them. I'll contact my grandpa Alex and I'll see what I can figure out.
Okay.
Fast forward.
Alright, so next day?
Mm-hmm.
Friday, February 24th, 3043.
Mm-mm. Come. Captain.
Yes, Lieutenant?
I actually managed. My grandfather actually gave me as much information as he could on the triadium power circuits. Thing is, the one that's here, it's actually the only one that's been designed to actually work.
The only one?
The initial trials were unsuccessful, but the fact that they managed to create a power circuit like this could actually give them quite the edge in maintaining both their factories and their mechs. The fact that they try to use it on an aerospace plane confirms our worst fears. If they're actually able to mass produce this kind of power, it could spell ultimate doom for everyone, even our own company.
So this thing is difficult to maintain. Is that what you're telling me?
If it's exposed to super high temperatures, it can be it actually becomes extremely unstable. Even nuclear.
So this thing is difficult to maintain with non-standard parts.
Precisely. The triadium is the only thing that can actually keep it in a state of neutral stasis.
Continue studying that thing until we get some more information.
Mic feedback
Understood.
off. Mic feedback on.
How soon until you're discharged from the infirmary?
Should be, if everything goes right, I should be all set by the start of tomorrow. So all I gotta do right now is just basically ice it up some, and the bruising and the
Hold on a
swelling.
second. Hold on a second. Say that again.
Just some icing. Just need to ice it. Nothing serious.
Genius. Captain, you're a genius.
Huh? What's up?
I think I may have actually... I think you pretty much may have solved the solution on the only thing that can actually breach a triadium shell.
Ice?
Exactly.
Okay, so... Well, guess we'll have to find out.
Put it this way. Triadium is... Think of it like a... Think of it as like 1 part glass and 1 part metal. When it happens to reach an extremely high temperature... Put it this way. The hotter it gets, the stronger it gets. But if you happen to expose it to extremely cold temperatures, it becomes as brittle as glass. Correct me if I'm wrong, Captain, but you said that the weather conditions on this planet can be extremely unpredictable, correct?
Yeah, this planet. It's one of those terrestrial ones where where the gravity is actually 0.76 of what Terra or Earth would be like. It's breathable. We have some trace of gas, and this thing is all primarily reptiles. Only half this planet is about the surface water, and there's only about 280 million people that are currently living here. Most, well, actually, that's the population. It's moderately advanced, but not exactly the best when it comes to some industrial one. The equatorial temperature is only about 25 degrees Celsius, so it can be one of those like typical ones.
But what about freezing point temperatures? Snowstorms?
They could be. I mean, it can occur at any point during the year.
I've got an idea, but honestly, I don't think you're gonna like it.
And that is?
If the triadium, honestly, if the triadium shell of these conduits are completely vulnerable to cold temperatures, what if we could actually find a way to create some kind of a I guess you could maybe want to call it some kind of a cryo shield that can actually be used, or like some kind of cryo dampening field, something that can actually be used to generate those kind of cold conditions among a short radius.
Well, Hopefully things won't explode, but I'll authorize the experiment.
Very well. I actually have them set up in one of my containment labs.
Hopefully things won't go. Hopefully things will not be bad.
It's gonna take a couple days for the results. Till then, I'll have my team get started.
All right, and don't take too long.
Fast forward.
February 5th to 3043.
The 25th?
Much better. February 25th, 3043.
Ah, Captain. Good to see you back on your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't anything better. Beep, 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 beep. Captain McDonald, Lieutenant Lake, report to the briefing room immediately. Emergency transmission incoming from Davion Command.
Well, speak of the Davian, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Emergency?
We're on our way. Begin decryption protocols.
Alright,
Authorization Lake 1124599er.
access granted. I roll a 16 for your reaction.
Alright, okay, what the heck is going on?
Beep,
And-
beep, 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 beep.
Running decryption algorithm is Great Caesar salad.
Press. When you're ready, please press play.
Activating now.
Incoming transmission from Davian Command to Lieutenant Lake. Lieutenant Lake, a few prisoners have escaped from our Tiohudio camp and are attempting to flee. 2 Lances are attempting to extract these POWs, so eliminate these people as well. If they escape, they may end up having a good reason to do a full-out assault on our base, which we can't afford to have happen. Good luck.
Secure the base. And get tsunami flight prepared for departure.
I didn't hear too of it, but what the hell did they just say?
Looks like some of our prisoners have escaped.
Oh, that is not acceptable.
Like I said, scramble tsunami flight and have the rest of my squadron meet me in the hangar. Stat.
Get your lance to the goddamn bay and run now.
Phoenix Lance, get to the hangar on the double. I repeat, get to the hangar on the double. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Loading up some clusters, sir.
Make sure you have plenty of them. I got a feeling. I actually have a feeling that we're actually going to be making a few new craters in the ground today.
And it's dawn out there too.
Black Phoenix or Crimson Thunder, do you copy?
Go ahead, over.
Is tsunami flight ready for departure?
Bombs are loaded up. Ordnance loaded. They're ready for launch.
Have Honora report up to the command center. I want her on Overwatch for this one.
All right. All right. I will have her. I'll make sure she's supervised while doing this as well.
Understood. Preparing. Right, initiating pre-ignition protocols.
Warning. All right. So everybody get to your freaking mechs now.
Go, 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 go!
All right. Ready. We are currently ready on the front. I'm loaded in, so you can now go ahead and connect whenever you are ready.
Understood.
Alright, so you grab these. Do you want me to get the Liarson? Okay, so here's the objective. You need to destroy all civilians that are from the north, and then you must destroy 33% of all enemies coming from the south in 10 turns.
Understood. Communicate. Alright. Comms line in the green. Initiate startup sequence.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All
Weapons
functioning
online.
systems nominal.
All systems nominal.
Ah, crap. Hold on a second. Hit center, too.
Powering off.
Stand by.
Powering on.
So, apparently
Mic on.
that accidentally blew out the speakers of my headset, accidentally.
Whoops.
All functioning systems nominal.
I don't know what these what these guys are trying to do, but we're gonna stop them before they even get a chance.
Alright. Make sure you don't deploy every single one towards the southern one. The primary targets are in the northern are in the north.
I'm actually splitting it into two distinct formations.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with the at the northern section.
Very well.
Yeah, for a second. I gotta also remember too, I got to do that. Took one of the salvage mechs! There's also a demolition mech.
Oh, Stalheim. Oh, this is not going to...
A lot of these industrial mechs don't have a lot of armor.
Thanks for the heads up.
And that salvage mech literally is not armed at all. There's also a logger mech that is also in part of the group too. So some of you should... So 2 of you should stay together and probably eliminate some of the tanks.
That's actually the reason why I split into 2 formations.
Roger that.
One formation to the north and one to the south.
Alright, so you have to make those moves for a second. I'll be right back. I have to change the fluids.
Mic off. Mic on.
Phoenix Lance, this is Crimson Thunder. Do you copy?
This is Black Phoenix. Go ahead, Crimson Thunder.
What is the status of the fight that's currently occurring?
I'm currently moving the rest of our forces into position.
What do you see out there?
Looks like the enemy is packing. Looks like they're packing a couple of salvage. Looks like they're packing a salvage and a demolition mech, as well as a logger mech too. And that's only to the north.
So we had prisoners taking out some. They took some industrial mechs.
That's an affirmative.
All right. Engage your targets of opportunity.
Copy that.
The cadet tank has moved too far, and its commander is injured. Heavy damage.
Very good. Prepare to open fire.
We're shooting. We got ourselves a green pilot.
Dang it. The javelin's got me in one heck of a tight spot.
We'll shoot at the stuff that you can shoot at. Don't worry about the freaking javelin.
Affirm.
And since we're in a low gravity pilot, those missiles will not be as effective.
Good thing for that.
Oh shit. That javelin actually did hit you. And the 4H actually took quite a bit of a beating, fumbled the controls, falls on its left side, doing 5 damage to the center turret. The center.
I need to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
We'll be back in 1 second. Stand by. Sorry about that.
Blast it. Look. The 4-H is taking a hell of a beating.
Well, there's no internal structure damage yet, so you gotta continue fighting. That medium tank isn't, but that 4H, what he needs to do is get into that heavy woods at 2134. So if it gets into that javelin won't be able to use its missiles effectively. There's the other thing that I am looking for. You notice a demolition mech moving fairly slow, just off to your northeast.
So I'm moving northeast.
Well, you might wanna head towards that demolition mech. The only thing that it's armed with is a small laser, and nothing else. Unless you want me to move, but you might want to have me move first.
That's my plan.
Okay. Alright, I'll move here. So the rest of the movements will be yours. I just gotta grab one more thing, but I don't have to hit the intermission again.
Alright. Let's see what I can move.
Well, as I said, you might want to consider going after that demolition mech. Well, 5A at least.
Demo mech, huh? Alright.
I mean, those industrial mechs for the most part, they're pretty slow moving, and they usually don't survive a lot of enemy fire that well. As I said, yeah.
Making the jump to 2012.
That was 7 years ago, you know. Hardy har har. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, Phoenix Hawk 2, you should also chase after that scavenger mech.
Understood.
Whoa, there's a fire starter there too. The other Phoenix Hawk #1 might want to go after that tank.
The Vedette tank. You got it. One tank going down for the count.
And it's only got one SRM2, a machine gun, and an AC2, and the AC2s have a pretty big penalty when they're at point blank range. All right, Phoenix Hawk 2. You also got a scavenger mech too, and the weakest armor on that scavenger mech is in the front. It's got very weak armor in the back, especially the center. So you could probably walk up to it.
Alright, just waiting for the Concordat to finish up the...
Okay. It is calculating, so the awesome part, Yeah, it's gonna move that javelin next. The good news about that javelin is that it's not those missiles. Since it's in the woods, those missiles are going to be ineffective in the woods.
Good.
Yeah, trust me. I know those javelins. They're dangerous for its tonnage.
So Phoenix Hawk 2 is going after the scavenger mech?
Yeah, we can't afford to let any. Your main objective is to prevent any of those enemies from getting away. Of those
Understood.
civilians, and a minimum of 1/3 of those other mechs. If you wanted to extract after, just let me know. But your round 10 is the maximum limit.
Yes, I know.
I was gonna say your Phoenix Hawk should have gone directly behind the frickin' scavenger mech, but that's fine. Back in the heat. I gotta put this back in the heat up for a little bit. Let me know when it's my turn to fire.
It's your turn to fire.
Alright. Sorry, I just had to put something back in the microwave. Okay, so my turn to fire. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get a +1 penalty for the heat. Actually, no, I don't. I'm not gonna fire the large laser though. So you have did some critical damage on the demolition mech. And that demolition mech fell. Left leg had taken critical damage. I freaking missed! Alright, your turn. Alright, now you gotta go. And since the demolition mech fell during the end phase, it has to take a roll, and
This is where the air support comes in, right?
Stand by. I think so. Yep. And I think their target's gonna be those frickin'. There's gonna be those guys that are trying to mass up against the guys in the south, I think. I wouldn't even waste those cluster bombs on those singles.
Understood.
That demo mech has been ejected. And I don't want to move my I don't want to move the Phoenix Hawk yet.
What are your orders?
Alright, so quick draw fire. Alright, so you're exposing your back. You're exposing your back towards the others right now. The Centurion moved, so I probably would say the quick draw 4H might want to. Actually, yeah, because the others haven't moved yet. Yeah, I really don't want to move yet. Let's see, how far this thing gonna go? Oh shit, that thing can move fast. The right side is pretty bad, yeah. Yeah. How about you move your quick draw, probably to 2030 and move southwest and face southwest.
My 4H or 5A?
4H.
So 2030?
Yeah.
Face southwest, gotcha.
Alright, so you are gonna be able to shoot the Centurion. Now, Phoenix Hawk 1, you can go into the heavy woods and try. Now I still don't want to move yet. Let's see, your other Phoenix Hawk, I mean, the rear of the Vedette tank is exposed. So, if you want to keep your distance from the other stuff, I probably say go to 0332 Lightwoods and face southeast. So you still have you should be able to still have a line of sight on that Vedette tank. Because if you shoot in the rear, all that armor's stripped off already.
So what am I? So next move should be with my Phoenix Hawk 1, correct?
Yeah, the one that was engaging that other tank earlier.
So I'm going after. Alright, I'm moving myself to 0438 and I'm turning northeast.
Actually, no, your Phoenix Hawk 1 should go to 0332, say southeast. If you want to kill that tank.
0332. Face southeast, gotcha.
Okay, quick draw 5A. Chase down that logger mech.
Okay, let's see. Phoenix Hawk 2. Move to. You know what? I'm actually gonna move myself to 1117. Excuse, scratch that. Write that. Reverse it. Thank you.
Damn it! I still haven't moved yet. I don't want to do this. Yeah, I didn't want to do this yet, but I'll move.
Alright, let's just see what I can do. Huh?
Well, you also got that other, you're a quick draw 5A, you mean you can
I'm going after that. Want me to go after that field kitchen, don't you?
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but you might wanna, probably might wanna do it. If you're gonna do it, attack it on the right side, so it wouldn't be a bad idea just to sit still, just to shoot at it.
Alright, holding position with myself.
Yep. Well, now remember, you got cluster bombs, so they spread out. So I think I know the perfect target to drop these bombs at.
Good. By the way, Crimson, off the record, remember one post that you actually showed me the last time I saw you? Because of you, I've got that blasted song from Animaniacs stuck in my goddamn head again.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Scarlet and I have discussed something that will probably happen in the future on one of these live streams. What's gonna
Really?
happen? What's gonna happen? I'm not gonna tell you until it actually occurs.
Oh, it's keeping me in dark again. Ah!
You're all right. You still gotta move. The
Yeah, I'm trying
you might wanna start.
So am I going after which one, Logger or Scavenger?
Scavenger and try to get directly behind it this time.
Alright. Jeez, keep your headpiece on.
Tsunami fly here. Target's in sight. We're on it. Aha! So the field kitchen's dead. It failed a spelling skill check and the internals are destroyed.
Oh well. Guess they won't be getting a shipment of donuts anytime soon.
And I must kill all. Might as well drop all 10 just because we need to have these things die, right?
Yes. That is correct. Open fire.
Although I don't think that's very necessary. Since you're about to blow that thing up. I'll fire large lasers and an SRM at the tank. You can also flip on to shoot the javelin in the back if it's a better target.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, javelin. It. Oh, I correct myself.
Oh well, prisoner's escaping anyway, so I don't care about this. Doing this. Black Phoenix, the prisoner's escaping!
What are you standing there for? Blast him! Okay, this guy wants to play? Hey, here. Guess what? Dance the go no dance! The dance of the Kobayashi. Woo!
What?
Okay, let's take a.
Alright, the tank's destroyed. The machine gun ammo in the hangar explodes.
The stinger's destroyed!
I also killed that down. I also killed the mech warrior that was escaping.
Yes, good, 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 good. Jesus, javelin's monkey off my ass.
You got punched. Right. This is only round 3?
Sheesh!
Alright. Well, I'm gonna be sprinting in this one.
So, how am I going to go after first? That's the question, isn't it? Who am I going to go after?
Alright, quick draw 4H. You should start going after that logger mech.
Going after the logger mech? Okay. Okay, so logger, which one? Which one is the logger? Oh, this one. It's Phoenix Hawk 2. Get
Actually,
behind.
I would say the 4H should go after that.
Rach, are you sure?
Yeah. If they chase after them, the Phoenix Hawk can go after it too.
Even
We only need to kill one enemy, and one of those other enemies from the south in order to win now.
Alright. I'm trusting on this one.
Alright.
So moving. only there's been those in my that there are going to be those in my clan that actually want to have me shot on Warframe tonight. Primarily because of what I just posted.
Oh well. Let's go run these others down. So 5A, you might want to start sprinting towards the others so before they get away.
So let me see.
And Phoenix Hawk 2 can start going after the scavenger mech. And go directly behind it, like 1029 face south probably.
Alright, so 5A is going to coordinate 1721.
Alright. If you can, you might want to sprint down there too.
That's what I plan to do.
Alright.
I'm gonna crit this.
What's there to regret?
Need to make sure my guys made it down there one. Did my guy make it down there?
Yeah. Well, when that, if you fail the piloting skill roll for that, you take one structural damage to each leg.
Okay, I made it down there. Okay, that was close.
Well, we don't know what's happening, and since the structure damage occurs, you would have to do a critical hit check too.
Moving myself into position of that scavenger mech. Or should I go for the fire starter?
Go after the civilians first. That scavenger. So you only have to. We only have to get rid of the other two.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, putting myself in position to target the Megamek.
And I think I'll try to do some. I'll try to do some maneuvers. Maneuver successful. I'll do an animal turn. should I just drop cluster bombs to try to help out with that scavenger mech?
Yes, please bomb it to high hill.
Shit, maneuver failed.
Ah. Well, don't just sit there.
I'm shooting.
Rain, fire.
Alright, shooting the javelin.
Or as I say, rain, fire! Jesus, javelin just want to get off my ass. Oh well. Guess I'll have to do this my way. Like so. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I have no targets. I have no targets as I sprinted.
Alright, that's for you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And since I don't have any targets, since I sprinted as well, guess what? Done. And
Well, the scavenger mech fell after the hip getting hit from the Phoenix Hawk fire. The scavenger mech fell. And it's crippled too. The logger mech is also crippled as well.
I repeat, a beat to the head.
And one for Jenny and the Wimp. The javelin punched Corporal John Roldan in the head. Ow! Black Phoenix, this is Corporal Roldan. I got punched in the head.
What the heck?
What? Ooh, the gyro was critted. Listen, Tsunami 1 here. I've lost control. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Can you stabilize?
I'll try. Round 4.
We just need to finish out the rest. We just need to finish up as many of those mechs as possible and get the hell out of here.
You need to destroy. You need to destroy the other stuff. We gotta destroy. We gotta
go after.
All right, 5A. Move towards the mass of enemies. The Centurion moved.
Towards massive enemies. Gotcha. Alright, moving to 1626. Alright, in that case, myself into position. If we're gonna bring this to an end, I'd say we bring it all to an end in a glorious firestorm.
The scavenger mech pilot ejected. Now we have to get rid of the logger mech, who is also crippled. For age, I probably go right to the. I probably go up to that tank. Probably jump behind the tank.
Still waiting for the Concordant to finish its.
Alright. Well, that tank moved, and it has a mod 1. Alright, they moved the fire starter.
Alright. The logger mech hasn't moved yet.
No, but your 4-8 should move towards the tank. Probably jump right directly behind it.
Good idea.
And face north.
Alright. Good idea.
So that way you don't have your rear exposed. Frickin' javelin. Alright, the logger mech moved. So go hunt it.
Don't mind if I do. Time to win this.
Well, the other course, well, the tsunami one flew off the map, so that's good. I'll alpha strike the Centurion. So I can try to shoot the arm off. So Phoenix Hawk 2 can try finishing off that logger mech.
That's my plan.
Let's see.
Centurion? Oh, yeah.
As Honora watches, she's kind of worried about you. If she's worried about you in this extreme situation, something about her is interesting.
Open fire on the trebuchet. 4H. Target the tank and open fire.
Have you ever split fire before?
No.
Alright. Now, you know that is just so you know, that is possible. Just know if you... There can be modifier penalties to it based off of that. Okay, Phoenix Hawk 2 destroyed the left leg of that logger mech. And... the piloting skill check automatically fails as it falls, and it falls on its left side.
Then let's end this.
We'll do something. Ooh, you hit. Oh, you hit the gyro, and the punch, and the pilot, and the corporal. Ow! That hurts.
That's the point.
Yeah, as he gets punched again, and the Megamek's engine got destroyed. So that's done. We gotta destroy. Now we can focus on wiping the floor with these other assholes.
Then let's wrap this up.
All right. Alright. Alright, I think we should regroup. The mechs should try regrouping together and not go too far away from each other. So 5A go towards 4H and the Phoenix Hawk towards the other stuff, too.
Gotcha. "5A, move into position."
Yeah, we're gonna try to. If we can, what we should try doing is try finishing off the tank to secure the rest of the objectives.
That's what I'm moving myself into right now.
Alright, the fire starter just came up behind that Phoenix Hawk, number 2.
Alright. Move into position. Engage all targets of opportunity.
Ash. Alright. The trebuchet is not moving very fast. Wouldn't be a bad idea for Phoenix Hawk 2 to go chase it. Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk number 2 notices that to the northeast that trebuchet hasn't really moved much. You notice the tank is driving right under you. I've taken some internal structure damage for failing that. I'm gonna shoot the tank. Engage your targets of opportunity.
That's my plan. Open fire. Firing.
Sergeant Leos took a hit to the head. And you shot at the... So you shot at the javelin.
And
Jesse Keller gets knocked unconscious. Made the javelin explode.
Yes! Ready? Set. The kick is up!
And you destroyed the engine off of the vedette tank.
Alright, think we can consider that a victory?
And of course, one of the mech warriors surrendered, but he's so badly hurt that they don't even save him in time. And they had nothing of interest.
Typical.
Oh well.
Nicely done, everyone. Return to base.
Phoenix Lance, this is Crimson. This is Command. What the hell happened over there?
In a simple line to quote the one of the ancient emperors, we came, we saw, we kicked their ass.
Alright, return to base immediately.
We're on our way.
Before our new recruit keeps complaining. Okay. Okay, so we gotta go. So you destroyed the javelin, so yeah, you gotta hit done before I can proceed.
I know. We're working on that. Alright. Done.
We control the battlefield. Phoenix Hawk has light damage. 4H has moderate damage. Leos and John rolled in and need some medical attention. I don't think any of those these mechs are. I don't think there's really anything worth salvaging here.
I have to agree.
The generic expendable services vehicle field kitchen. What were they thinking?
Like I said, looks like they're not getting their donuts anytime soon.
I mean, it does have the capacity to carry a battle armor squad. So nothing's worth salvaging.
Alright.
So we should capture the rest of the stuff that didn't, the civilians, right?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll let the others do it. We also... We get one prisoner, which is one of the crew members of the other stuff. 26-year-old female, nothing special. And the javelin was killed by you. And nothing else. And this is a victory.
Yes.
Incoming transmission from Davian Command.
Patch it through.
Well done, Lieutenant Lake. Those escaped POWs won't be able to figure out how to attack us. Well done. Stand by for further orders.
Understood.
As you came back in, your mood is a roll of a 15.
Next time I think next time that the prisoners escape, remind me to just bomb them. Remind me to just bomb them, instead of having us to chase them all across creation.
Yeah. So anything else out there?
Not that I could see.
Yeah, we got one prisoner. Apparently we only got one prisoner from them, though I don't think she's willing to talk too much. Well, so anything else learned today, the lieutenant?
Yeah, don't let the prisoners near any of the industrial mechs.
Great. We're gonna end up doing some procedural stuff.
I have to agree with you on that one.
All right. Anything else for the day? Because we'll do one more thing, a dialogue, and then that'll be it for the night.
No, I think that covers it.
Yeah. All right, Tex, get to work on this stuff. All right. Minor damage, all fixed, sir. And
Excellent work.
Yeah, you see Sergeant Leos with a bruise on his arm.
Get him down to the infirmary and get him checked out.
Roger that. And you also see Corporal Roldan have a nice laceration on his head.
Corporal, go to the infirmary and get yourself checked out.
All right. And they go without. Alright. Alright, so next day. Their injuries do not appear serious.
Excellent.
Alright. Lieutenant, so what's up with anything else, Lieutenant? Lieutenant, how are you today?
Still feel a bit sore. I think we may want to readjust the gyros on my mech.
Okay. Let me know if you need to roll again.
No, I'm good.
Alright. So, what's up with the gyros?
Let's just say that the gyros on my mech might be a little bit on the rickety side.
Was it misrepaired or something?
Might be.
Alright, yeah. I think we'll just have him check it out.
Thanks.
Anything else?
No, it's gonna cover it.
Alright. And anything else happens for during the rest of this day?
No.
Alright, so in that case, this will be the end of the live stream. Folks, we hope for those of you who ended up watching this whole live stream from start to finish, thank you really much for watching. This was actually pretty interesting. What do you think, Black Phoenix?
I have to agree.
Alright, so yeah, and later on we're definitely going to be doing some other really interesting crap. So thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And this will be the last live stream for the remainder of this year that we do together.
So until next year, this is Black Phoenix.
And I'm Crimson Thunder. Have a good day,
See you
everybody.
next time.